The thing that is not normal is for me to be attacked from the left. That is the new wild card in this scenario. But it's just interesting. And, I've been asked a couple of times, a couple of things about it. And, I look at this specifically as a civil rights lawyer, and I see when they're sending out ads and they're darkening my skin, and I'm just like, I know what this is, right? And the reality is that...
What is this? What is it? What is it? I don't know, man. Tell us, Jasmine Crockett. What is it? Now, this is from Democrats, not Republicans, right? All right. Why are you making people guess what it is? Now, we all know if a Republican even look at you funny for 2 seconds, you know when you're going right to racism. Racism, racism, racism. Racism. You ready to drop a racism track. What you call this? It's almost like you don't want to be honest. Let's keep going.
Yes, I woke up a black woman. I was born a black woman. I know I'm a black woman, for everybody that didn't think I didn't know. Just FYI. Just FYI. But I am not running on the fact that I'm a black woman. I am running on my credentials. And frankly, if no one wants to talk about my credentials or what it is that they are going to do for you, then that should be what's most alarming. This election ain't about me. Election is about us.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Jasmine Crockett. I'm sorry, man. I'm getting old. I guess I couldn't hear you. Sound like you said this election wasn't about you. And since you've been running, all I hear you do is talk about you. In fact, in this clip, it was all about you for about the majority of the clip, and then you slid in there. It ain't about me, which is strange. I mean, your first campaign ad was a video in which you didn't say anything. You just played Donald Trump talking about you. You took all your money, pushed all your, you pushed all your, what they call it, chips, all your chips into the middle of the table on a video to launch your campaign that was about you and how Trump was attacking you. That's what you did. So now you're going to make it seem like, no, it's not the case. Well, we can see you. We heard you. And this thing you say you're not running as a black woman. I mean, come on, Jasmine Crockett. Nobody wears their blackness more obviously than you. I mean, you've been very, very openly black this, black that. You've been very, very, very. See, here's the problem I have with the Democrats that do that. See, look, guys, when I talk about black, when I say I'm a black man with a black wife, with a black house, with a black car, with black kids, wearing a black jacket, with black boots, I mean that shit. I say it because I advocate for black people. It's not just that I'm black and got all this black shit around me. It's that that's what I'm standing on. Jasmine Crockett says it, but she don't stand on blackness. She said on LGBTQ, undocumented immigrants, black people occasionally. And really not about what you're trying to do for them, just the fact that she is one. She says stuff like, I know I'm a black woman. Bye-bye, bye-bye. So I find it hypocritical what she's doing right now. I understand what she has to do. She got to stem the tide, Johnson, because Talarico, it looks like she may not win the primary. It looks like, in fact, she need to try her best to keep it respectable at this point. I mean, it's not looking good at all for her in this primary. I know the polling is kind of, whatever, but it's not looking too good. And I can tell it's not looking good, even in real life. Like, forget the poker bets, because it's like a gambling site that said this. Even if you push that to the side, the fact that Jasmine Crockett looks like she's on defense means she's on defense for a reason. That's the way she's talking. That's the way she's behaving. The way she's coming at Tallarico. I mean, dog, she's already going for the R word. Racist. That is time to pull out the big guns for a reason. Now, you could be delusional if you want to. You could say, hey, I like her better than I like Tallarico. That's fine. In fact, on the topics or the issues, I'd be surprised if they're much different on the topics or the issues, right? To be honest, that's the real deal. I don't think there's much difference. I think they're both Democrats. Neither one of them is all that progressive. Neither one of them is all that conservative. It's kind of middle of the road. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing really exciting about them legislatively, right? But what it is who has the juice. And I just don't think Jasmine Crockett has the juice. I think she thought the juice was having a whole bunch of people, watch her videos when she was cussing out Donald Trump. But see, what happened was everybody else started doing the same thing. And before you know it, it became a lot less useful. In fact, it became overkill. I mean, even Kamala started using F-bombs. Hakeem Jeffries, he started using F-bombs. We got congressmen that ain't even in Congress dropping F-bombs. What the hell does Jamaal Bowman got to be doing that he going to be cussing? He ain't even in office. This mofo cussing from the back of an Uber. So they all try to steal her shine. They all said, oh, this is working for her. It'll work for me. And you know who didn't like it? Obama. Obama didn't like it so much. He recently did a podcast where he was bigging up Tallarico. Yeah. And when Obama spent more than 2 seconds bigging up a person in a race, yeah, that kind of says something because he don't do that often. Yeah, he's had a big endorser. Ask Kamala. He endorsed her at the 13th hour. So, Jasmine Crockett's in trouble. I'm not saying Tallarico's better. I'm just saying, told you so. I told y'all that the Democratic Party was using Jasmine Crockett all this time. People said I was a hater. I don't know why you thought I was hating. I was calling balls and strikes. I was observing. I'm commentating. And I'm telling you. And now they're telling her. They're not even telling her. They're showing her what they think of her. You were useful as a mouthpiece to attack Trump. But then you got too big for your bridges, and like so many others who were a hit for a moment, you thought that meant that you could write your own ticket. And you don't understand the Democratic Party will stab in the back anybody at once. Look what they did to Bernie Sanders. Look how they put AOC under a choke collar. Look what they did to Al Franken. And God, let's not even go there with Cynthia McKinney. Do you understand the history of this party that you are connected to, that you are a part of? Did you see what they did to Nina Turner in Ohio? I'm in Ohio trying to help her win. It's 116 degrees. I got my whole family there, and we there just losing weight. Everybody there, me, Dr. West, Danny Glover, Killer Mike, Bakari Sellers even came out. I know. We all out there losing weight because Clyburn put all the elites to the yard and shut shit down and teamed up with AIPAC and sank her ass. And look at Cori Bush. Look at Cori Bush, same thing. Look at Jamaal Bowman, same thing. Where have you been? All these people that I've named were Democrats getting the rug pulled from under them, and you ignore it. You thought you were special. Well, baby, not that special. Or maybe you're so special you're getting a special treatment, and that's a bad thing.
I'm here to tell you that I got into this race knowing that on the day that I decided that I woke up as a black woman. I got into this race knowing that there would be unique challenges to my candidacy simply because...
What she just say? I'm not running as a black woman. And see how she's doing? See what I'm saying, fam? Fam, let me be clear, man. I got no problem. Look, man, I have no problem with a black person standing on their blackness. foundational black Americans that have no problems with you standing on your blackness. Don't do it like it's an ornament. Don't do it like it's a medal. Now, for the average citizen and average, yeah, it may appear that way. Like nothing is expected of you if you're not in a position where you have to stand on business. But if you're standing on your blackness and you have the ability to use and stand and advocate and fight and stand on business for black Americans, but you don't, you should shut up with all the black talk. That's what makes you a hypocrite. Everybody's not built to like fight, stand in the gap. Everybody's not built like that. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. It took me years to figure it out that everybody's not built the same, right? Some people is cowards, some people are self-serving, and some people they just morally decline, deficient in certain ways or whatever. But here's the deal, man. When you keep on standing on blackness, well, there's an expectation that comes with that. Because it's basically you signaling to black America that you got them and you want them to have you. But see, if you ain't got them, that's called fraud. That's the problem I got with Jasmine Crockett. She's doing a lot of standing on blackness verbally in order to elicit support and signal to the Democrats, if y'all get rid of me, all the black people gonna leave. That's what you're trying to do. But them black people, they ain't gonna go vote for a Republican because you gone. It just may stay home. Let's keep going, fam.
Because unfortunately, America can't get over herself. I woke up knowing that the reality is that I didn't become the 55th black woman nor elected to the Congress, and the 22nd black woman ever elected to the State House, and the 4th black woman elected to go to D.C. from Texas. I can tell you that my path has always been a little different and a little bit more challenging.
And I can tell you from my experience and my fact-finding mission on you, Jasmine Crockett, that your path leads directly from a whole lot of crypto money from a bunch of fraudsters. Yeah, that's how you were able to run for Congress. We all know it was because of the money. And your money came from people that are in jail right now with crypto thieves. Sam Bankman-Fried, for instance. Kind of leaving that part out, aren't you? I mean, that's really how you got in. And also, not to mention, you were basically unchallenged, basically grandmothered in by a former person who was in the seat. She endorsed you. You were, I remember, why are we up here acting as if there was some amazing accomplishments done and you had to claw and fight and all this shit? That's not what happened. And all this being said, Johnson, still, I don't know if she will be a better candidate. Will she be better for Texas than Tyler Rico? I don't know. But I take offense to all of the black talk. Suddenly. When she was up here telling Karen Hunter that we didn't need reparations, that, I don't know, in Texas, they're doing a lot for black people. Like we trying to clean the water up for them. As if white people and Latinos don't drink water. She in a district that's 33. And she made it seem like cleaning water was a black issue. It's crazy. So anyway, man, it is what it is. It's gonna be a race to watch. If the bets are true, if the betting polling is true, it won't be close. And if it's not close, I don't know. Maybe you should consider podcasting. Maybe you can go work with Charlamagne over there on Netflix. Go be a part of the Breakfast Club. I think you'd be a better Breakfast Club legal host. Don't you? Come on, guys. Isn't that what she good at? That's what y'all like about her. You like her on the mic. She's an A mic. in her own podcast, but she'll be a good B mic with Charlamagne. Oh, come on, Johnson. I'm not the only one thinking this. She's a lawyer. You know, she can make millions of dollars. Why does she want it? Why do you have to be a senator? You got other gifts. You're funny, you're charismatic. You're crazy. You're willing to say anything. I don't know, man. I just think the decision's got to be made for you. Anyway. So why even give them the gift of taking it from you? Just my opinion, fam. Anyway, I'm trying to be nice about it because you weren't that nice. Every time I turned around, you were throwing black people under the bus or black men under the bus with the bullshit about Kamala. I didn't like that at all. Like people were dumb and couldn't read civics books. You don't know. We did it. Yeah, well, we know what the Democrats haven't done. And now we know what the Democrats are doing. What you gonna do about it?